تأمل الأمثلة ثم اقرأ جمل الآتية مع ضبط الميم والحروف الساكنة الأخرى. Alright, so we look at the examples and then we read the sentences after accordingly, right? So let's look at the first example. Alright, so the first one is أقرأتم هذا الكتاب. أقرأتم هذا الكتاب. So we see here, this is the tum is the pronoun or the conjugation of the verb for masculine plural, second person, right? You referring to masculine plural, right? So أقرأتم هذا الكتاب. Did you all read this book? Did you all read this book? Well, look what happens when this word قرأتم comes to meet another word that begins with hamzatul wasl, or it has a sukun. As we see here, أقرأتم القرآن. أقرأتم القرآن. Did you all read the Quran? Now look what's going on here. They highlighted there for you. You see a sukun and they're clashing, right? So what do we do in this case? We put the dhamma on the meme. The dhamma on the meme because the two sukuns are meeting. Just like we do when we have the word min and al kitab. You won't say min al kitab, you will say minal kitab. So then the noon here now will take a fatha, mina, noon fatha, na, minal kitab. Alright? Or if you say man al akh, you say manil akh. In this case, the noon will take a kasra. Manil akh, who is this? Brother. Right? In this case, the meme takes a dhamma. So we would say Aqara'tumul Quran. Aqara'tumul. See that there? You all seen it? So originally it would have been Aqara'tum al-Qur'ana, but because the two sukuns are clashing, you would say what? Aqara'tumul Qur'ana. Aqara'tumul Qur'ana. Right? Let's look at another example. Ara'aytum hamidan. Ara'aytum hamidan. This one is okay because it's a meme with a sukun, and after that we have the ha with the fatha. So it's okay, we could read it normal, right? Ara'aytum hamidan. Did you all see hamid? Alright? Now look what happened when it two sukuns are clashing. Ara'aytum al-mudarrisa. So you have the meme with the sukun and then you have the lam with the sukun. So what do? We put the dhamma on the meme. We would say Ara'aytumul mudarrisa. Ara'aytumul mudarrisa. Right? Next one. Alakum hadal bayt. Alakum hadal bayt. Is this your house? Is this your masculine plural house? Right? So in this case, you're okay because the meme sukun coming before ha with a vowel on it. So no problem there, right? But if you come on the next part, we say alakum al-bayt, alakum al-bayt. So you have a problem there because you have sukun meeting sukun, right? So what do? We put the dhamma on top the meme. So we have alakumul bayt, alakumul bayt, right? The example, kharajat aminatu. خرجت آمنة. No problem here. We have the ta with the sukun and then we have amina after. So no clashing with sukuns there, right? Now we have here خرجت البنت. خرجت البنت. Right? The girl left. So what do we do? In this case now we put the kasra below the ta. So we say خرجت البنت. خرجت البنت. Right? خرجت البنت. Next one we have من هذا الولد. من هذا الولد. Who is this boy? من هذا الولد. Who is this boy? What is it saying? So look how it changes now. Man al waladu. Man al waladu. Now we have a sukun and a noon and a sukun and a lam in al waladu, right? So again, these two sukuns are clashing. So what do we do? In this case, we put the kasra below the noon. So we have manil waladu. Manil waladu. Who is the boy? Right? So in brackets here, it is showing what we did here is that when you have two sukuns clashing, what do? You put the kasra below the first letter with the first sukun. Alright, in the case here where the meme clashing, meme sukun clashing with the alif lam with sukun, you put the dhamma over the meme for those pronouns that we did, right? Kum and tum, tum. Right, so let's look at the examples and see um, how we can read them, how we can read them properly with the proper vowels. Now, these, please note that these changes are more so when you're reading. All right, you don't normally write it in when you're writing, but it's when you're reading the words. Generally speaking, going forward, in this book, you would have very few cases of where they will write in a vowel. If they're writing the vowel, is because it's to highlight a particular rule, right, or to emphasize a particular, or to distinguish a word from another word. For example, the mim and noon could be man or it could be min or man. You don't know which one min or man, right? So if you can't figure it out in the context, they might put it in for you, mim fatah or mim kasra, right? Min or man. Other than that, they wouldn't necessarily put in the vowels. So this, what we are speaking about here, is really to help us with the reading part of it, all right? So we have the word here, akaltum al-mauza. Akaltum al-mauza. So we have the word akaltum, which means you ate. You plural, masculine plural, ate. You ate. And al-mauz is the banana. The banana. Okay? So we say akaltum al-mauza. So if you're reading there, we would put a dhamma on the meme. You would say akaltumul mauza. Akaltumul mauza. So you all say it after me. Akaltumul mauza. It's 9. Jalastum fil fasli. Jalastum fil fasli. Right, so there's no clash of a sukun there, so we can read the mean with the sukun as usual, right? Salasa. Dakhaltumul masjida. Dakhaltumul masjida. We entered the masjid. فهمتم الدرس. فهمتم الدرس. In this case, the lam is silent, so you go straight to the dal. فهمتم الدرس. فهمتم الدرس. So you put the dhamma on the meme here, alright? Because it's clashing with the sukoon and the lam. Or in this case, it will be the shad and the dal because the lam is silent. So number 5 now. فهمتم درس الفقه. فهمتم درس الفقه. In this case, there's no alif lam. So the dal here in dars has a fatha. So if fahimtum, the mim with the sukoon is not clashing with any other sukoon, so we read it as normal. Fahimtum. Then we say darsa al-fiqhi. Darsa al-fiqhi, or the lesson in fiqh. Alright? Next one. سمعتم الأذان. سمعتم الأذان. You all heard the azan. Adhan. Alright? ماذا أكلتم? What did you all eat? In this case, the mim with the sukoon stays. There's nothing clashing there with the sukoons, right? ألكم هذه السيارة. ألكم هذه السيارة. Right, so the mim with the sukoon stays as usual. No clash with the with another sukoon. All right. Next one. ألكم الكتاب. كتاب. ألكم الكتب. ألكم الكتب. Do you have books? Do you all have books? Next one. من هذا الرجل. من هذا الرجل. Again, no clash of any sukoon there, right? Look at this next one now, number 11. من الفتى. Okay, we have the sukoon and the noon clashing with the sukoon and the lam in al-fatah. So we have to do something about it. We put the sukoon below the noon. We say manil fatah. Okay. Next one. كتب كتبت الطالبة الدرس. So the word originally would have been katabat with a sukoon on the ta, and then you have at-talibatu, ad-darsa, right? But because the two sukoons are clashing, we put a kasra below the ta, so we say katabat at-talibatu ad-darsa, right? Next one. أين المديرة. خرجت الآن. Right, so the originally would have been خرجت الآن, but because the al has a sukoon and the خرجت has a sukoon, two sukoons clashing, we take out that first sukoon and put a kasra below the ta, so we get خرجت الآن. خرجت الآن. She just left, or she left now. Alright, so that's the end of Raqam Sab'ah. We just have, inshallah, 2 pages again. 2.5 pages. Inshallah, next we'll finish off this lesson and start the next chapter, chapter 8. We close off now. Any questions before we end? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. السلام عليكم.